Hey, this is Andrew at DPS, and I want to invite you to come chat with me in person next week at APCO 2018. That's going to be in Las Vegas. I'm giving a lecture presentation about remote monitoring, and we're also going to be on the trade show floor, so you can come see us at the booth. So let's take a quick look at my education slot. I'll show you when that's going to be. If I go to View Full Session Info, and then I just look for my name here. I'm Andrew Erickson. Here we go. So it's Wednesday, August 8th. It's in the morning from 9 to 10 a.m. And they've given me that full hour, so I've made a lot of slides. And I'll give you a quick rundown of what that's going to look like. So this is my title slide, How to Maximize Radio Reliability and Drive Down Costs with Good Remote Monitoring. There's really two prongs there. One, you want to have good performance, and you'd also like to do it come in under budget. So I'll talk about both those things. The basic agenda for my presentation is going to be, first, what are the common problems that prevent you from doing those things? What's chewing up your budget unnecessarily? Where's the waste? And then what kinds of threats to performance does that have, where your radios might go down or something equally problematic, because you're really in the business of saving people's lives, and if the telecom's not working, that's a big problem. So I will talk about a lot of the problems I learned about by talking to our client base. We have a lot of fire and police radio people. We also have some 911 dispatch type clients. So I talked to a lot of them to fill out these slides. And of course, I didn't just learn about the problems, but I also asked, what are you doing to solve this? So I have some real world solutions that are actually implemented that you can use. So I'll share a lot about that. And then toward the end, I'll talk about a big pitfall that we see with solving problems. And there's a temptation to try to do everything yourself and sort of homebrew it. And I'll talk about what some of the threats are there and how that can be a little bit insidious, and you can find yourself in a place you don't want to be. And then lastly, I'll talk about an all too common buying pattern that we really frequently see in the sales department here. And it has to do with calling in a little bit of a reactive state. And wouldn't it be nice if you could be a little more proactive? So I'll talk very briefly about what that is and just encourage you to get out in front of some of these problems and take care of them early. I also want to show you where we're going to be on the trade show floor, and that's on Monday and Tuesday is when the floor is open. You can see the entrance is down here on the lower right, and we're toward the back left. So you want to turn left and then go toward the back of the hall. If I zoom in, you can see we're right on this corner here, DPS Telecom, that's us. And the profile that I put in, I never just talk about, we've been in business for 30 years, that kind of nonsense. I like to talk about the things we can actually do for you. So if you feel like you're spending a lot of time driving out to remote radio sites unnecessarily, please come talk to us. That's one of the big things that we can solve with radio people. Also, if you feel like, and maybe you haven't noticed, but if your ISO insurance premiums for your liability as a municipality are high, actually about 10 points out of the 105-point rating scale for how effective you are at being able to respond to emergencies is devoted to whether or not your telecom system is reliable, and remote monitoring plays a part there. So using equipment like remote monitoring equipment that we make is actually a good way to reduce those premiums. So you can come talk to me a little bit about that. And our booth looks like this. This is Wesley, one of our new engineers, and I think he and I will be there at the booth during all the show hours. So you can come see us, just look for the big remote monitoring. I never want there to be a question about what it is we do. I don't like those booths where it's got kind of a vague mission statement, so try to make it pretty easy, and if you already work with us, I put the logo up there so you can recognize that. We usually get a red carpet too, that's rented, but it's usually red. If I can pick that option, I do. So if you do have any questions about anything, if you want to give me a call before the show or after, then just, this is my email here, Erickson. I'm Andrew Erickson at dpstele.com. Or you can give me a call at 559-454-1600. You'll hit the front desk, so just ask for Andrew. And you can also check us out on Twitter at dpstele.com. I expect to tweet at least a few times during the show. I largely use the Twitter account just to announce new YouTube videos and other product developments. But if I'm out at a trade show, I will definitely be talking about it there. So I hope to see you all in Las Vegas. Thanks.